The Falls Count Everywhere podcast would like to mention our friends at the following. For the most intriguing wrestling stories and info on independent shows in multiple regions, nobody does it like We Talk Wrestling. Subscribe to Facebook's #1 interactive community for professional wrestling today. Pro wrestling on Tuesdays are a blast with the Wrestle Talk podcast. Join the entire crew every Tuesday at 7 p.m. as they bring their takes on the major circuits, showcase interviews with various indie stars, and news on the #1 fantasy wrestling promotion, the FWWC. Visit them at facebook.com/WrestleTalkPodcast and at WrestleTalkCast on YouTube and X.
All of us here show appreciation and love to our first responders, military, and volunteers that help our nation as well as protect and serve us every day. Thank you for all you do.
It's been a short while, but we are back. Tonight we break down the highlights from AAA's Worlds Collide. We'll banter about the NXT Homecoming this coming Tuesday. And tonight we'll address the state of the WWE since the TKO buyout. It's all coming at you tonight with episode number 206 of the Falls Count Everywhere podcast.
Welcome to the Falls Count Everywhere podcast. The show starts in
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go!
Welcome to the show. Buckle up tight. Rough cut Rick Ruby in the spotlight. Shout City announcements breaking it down. Best wrestlers podcast in this town. Blood and sweat in every word. Echoes of the ring haven't you heard? Wrestling tales, raw and true. Podcasts alive, bringing it to you. Mr. G2 bringing the style. Austin Cage making the fans go wild. Cutting deep into the heart of the fight. Best wrestlers podcast, fun and bright. Blood and sweat in every word. Echoes of the ring, haven't you heard? Wrestling tales, raw and true. Podcasts alive, bringing it to you.
Hey, good evening, everybody. It's been a while, but we are back. And we're here for the party here tonight. It's episode number 206 of the Falls Count Everywhere podcast. And, of course, we are live after taking a little bit of a short hiatus for many reasons for other parties here. But we're here and ready to get the party started. Of course, I am Rough Cut Rick Ruby here tonight, joined by my sidekick to the right here on the screen, the Gem City Mouse, Zmiz, of course, from Illinois Elite Wrestling, and of course, the ever infamous Zmiz's Canceled Gaming. And of course, down below, we've got the dirty heel, Austin Cage, getting ready to cut a one-liner on you that'll floor you to the ground. So, everybody, we're just having a little bit of fun here, and I'm actually going to go down to Austin Cage first here because it's been a little bit of a while. You've got some big things coming up yourself, my friend. So how are things going for you?
Well, the wedding is literally, 2 weeks away now. Yeah, 2 weeks away. So getting all the little details of finished up so we can be ready to go on time. Working 3 jobs at the moment, trying to get all that crap done. So other than that, man, it's been fun. Let's just go with that.
You're about ready to take 2 of those jobs to say, take this job and shove it when the honeymoon comes around, or
yes, definitely that.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, we don't know if anything is really reasonably priced these days, but we'll. I guess you'll find out after the nuptials are done for. So I know it's a big day for you. And Zmiz, it's actually been about a month for you here because we missed you on the reunion show. We couldn't get a broadcast started from the airport. We put that off. So it's actually been about little over a month for you since we've seen you on here, bud.
I have had a wonderful break. I got sick, one of them, if I'm not mistaken, right? I can't remember
Yeah,
which.
yeah, that
I
was
think, yeah,
the beginning recap. Yeah,
I got sick for that last one. Dude, I was down and out. I was tapped. It went through the house. The old stomach bug hit us. That back to school stomach bug. The kids got it.
We
brought
ain't
it
going
home.
back.
But hey, it's all good. Not warmed up. Energized up. I did, while I was gone, get to pick up a toy when we were toy hunting. Actually, we weren't. We went to Orion's or whatever it is that I'm talking about. Oldies.
yeah. You mean like around here in town or in Missouri?
No, here in Quincy it is, but whatever. I can't remember what the hell the store is called, but they have discounted stuff, right? Like things are about to go out of date, kind of stuff, the food. And I picked up a beautiful Kyrie Sane.
Oh man,
Yeah.
That's a good figure for her.
Yeah, pretty. But see, I got an Oscar upstairs, and now I got her, and I kind of want to open them and like fig display them because we all know I'm a big fan of Oscar and Kyrie. EO's warmed up too, but like these two women are amazing in my opinion when it comes to the Japanese talent over there. So I'm pretty excited to have that.
Wish I had those interchangeable heads. Like you get one of Asuka getting ready to shout, and then she can like shout at Kyrie.
Like the new Kyrie. Dude, I like their little dynamics right now. Those three are. It's kind of interesting, but my Asuka's an ultimate, so it has multiple heads. This is an elite series.
Yeah,
but no, it's been much needed break in some sense. Every once in a while, it's okay to unbutton and unplug from the day to day and take a recharge. And if it takes a little bit longer, it takes a little bit longer. People had a little bit more things happen to them that we just needed to mellow down.
Woosah.
Ooh, yeah, kind of recoil, and I don't know. I'm about ready to. I think I'm about ready to. I don't know. I may have to go off camera, turn on a couple fans or something. I forgot I blocked my vent. It's like all of a sudden getting stuffy in here.
Mistake number one of getting a new desk.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm still moving stuff around, and then of course, things happen on the live side here, and this is too much. I'm definitely not going to bring up. I've already brought up one of them, but trust me, it's just been trying times about the past month, but I'm doing my best to move forward. So, yeah. So what last night before I left? Oh, okay. So he's Tyler Cooley, his first night of training, first full
Oh,
night.
yeah, he just got a job at like Denny's or something just recently over there as a waiter. So congrats to Mr. Tyler Cooley. What are you mad about now? What are you trying to? I'm over here trying to compliment you, and you want to be not so cool again.
He's talking about you pulling him off those steps last night.
Well, I saw that the steps are kind of crooked and stuff, and they're kind of wobbly right now. We got to work on those steps. We got IEW management. We got to get on that. Okay, the steps. But Tyler, I thought he was going to slip, so I pulled him back to save him. And then I had some information that I had to deliver at the beginning of the show. We'll get to that here in a little bit, but still, I wanted to save Mr. Not So Cooley. I didn't want him to slip and be, not so cool.
Yeah, so instead of letting him fall a little bit, you just pull him down.
Yeah.
Ceremoniously.
Oh, I was right there to catch him. Did you not see me catch him? I even held the rebels for him, man. Stop trying to play like I was the bad guy here. I was in a hot pavilion in Granite Shitty. Like, it was not a good day anyway for that, but like we had a great outcome. The fans weren't so ugly this time. They were not as smelly. Like, so there's a lot of good pluses. We had a great great card and stuff. Like I said, we'll get to that too. But I just didn't want Tyler to fall. I held the ropes for him. Even watch the video again.
So,
yeah.
My wife's awesome for doing that and taking that video for me.
So you saying smelly and shit. So you're telling me I don't need to come to this show?
Oh, you would not like it there, buddy. You wouldn't.
I mean, you could always stock up on that little travel size deodorant and start pitching out the crowd. Have like a
You're gonna
pre-show rally and start tossing it out the crowd. They put it on. Get ready. No.
It's FCE breeze everywhere.
Shoot. Well, you were at the pavilion at at the Knights of Columbus Hall.
Yep, the Elks Lodge.
So you and I had something in common last night. I was also at a pavilion, but I was at the Washington, Missouri Fairgrounds, and it was actually at the Swine Pavilion, right next to the Livestock Pavilion.
So you had a really bad smell. You needed Febreze.
Oh shoot! I pulled up close to the pavilion and right next to a trash can that smelled the god awful worst. It smelled like someone took a dump in it and like left it there for like 2 weeks. It was god awful to begin with.
That's funny.
But
I don't need to come out to y'all shows.
Why? Because
look, I already suck with bad smells enough as it is.
Well,
so
you mean to tell me the dog that you stay with doesn't fart? Come on, man.
Yeah, but that's farting there like the fan takes it away. I'm not sitting there trying to enjoy something like wrestling, and then I got 5 fat asses surrounding me, smell like armpits and failure.
Yeah.
Pizza rolls in mom's basement.
Pizza rolls in mom's basement. Oh, we're at it already.
It was good.
Wow, but last night was pretty good in Washington, Missouri. We actually had about an average sized crowd, but it was so loud even in the outdoors. And let's just say about that whole month I had to take off in a way I didn't really get much in the gym at all to try to tone myself up, and I looked foolish trying to do a body slam last night on somebody and actually lost my footing and I fell backwards after I slammed him. So, and that really messed with my head a little bit. And I don't know, it's just, I was there, but just the head and the soul was just kind of missing a little bit last night, but I got through it though. No major title changes. And this is going to be souped up and we're going to make announcements here in the upcoming weeks because basically it's our big show of the year that we have here for ACW, and it's going to be our super show that's coming here in about 5 weeks, and with the local radio station. And apparently now I've been announced that myself and my tag team partner are also going to be kind of like honorary co-host with this block party we're having before the doors open in the outside, and possibly the radio station is going to be there, and so that'll be interesting. So I get to do more MC stuff. Go, hooray.
MC Ruby.
Make chickens?
Make chicken. Boy, Hook on Phonics didn't work for you, did it, bro?
Well, MC, that's a lot of people.
Oh my gosh. See, yeah, so there's action all over the place. And before we get to that, remember the SICW was in Sandoval last night. One of the matches I got to, thanks to Mr. Trenton Ray hitting the live feed, was I got to see the Big Texan wrestle against Strictly Business, Brandon Beretta.
Bro, I'm so jealous. I got told about that match today, and I can't wait to see it. If I get to, I know there's video footage out there, so if I can get my grubby little paws on it, I want to watch that.
Bro, I'm telling you, Brandon Beretta has had an amazing 2025. Just overall, just on a roll, and still with OVW with the trifecta, and I will do a spoiler here. As a result, he did happen to pin the Big Texan last night. So
what? I didn't get told that.
And we're talking one of the longest reigning classic wrestling champions in SICW, and he got pinned, and Brandon Beretta pinned him last night. So that boy's on a roll, man. I don't know if I want to step up to him yet or not, because I'll tell you, he's tough as nails. He is really, really. I think that's all he does during the days. He just he's like in the gym like 6 hours a day, 6 days a week. I swear to God, it's like a full-time job for him in the gym. So,
he's one of those guys that like, okay, you don't think I want to be a star? I'm going to make myself a star. He's making himself a star.
Oh man,
that's why he's strictly business.
Mm-hmm.
Like he took on a moniker and is like, okay, I'm going to own it. I'm going to own it. I'm going to be it. I'm going to be about it. And he shows up in business. He leaves in business. And he ain't there to, he's not there to clock in for a time card. He's there for the shortest amount of time to make the biggest of bucks. Come on.
Man. Yeah, I tell you. But, yeah, I'm going to look to see about getting more results for that as well, if I get them down the pike. And, yeah, so you'll get to watch it later, man. Trenton's got you on the hookup, brother.
Bro, it's one of my favorite things. Like, ever since I started We Talk Wrestling, people will just send me random videos and stuff of like matches they've seen or saw. Like fans will do it, and then now wrestlers do it because they just know I like watching wrestling. It's like people will be like, "Hey, did you see this match here? This match here?" It reminds me back of the day when like we used to trade VHSs and stuff, right? To get them different videos, those different companies, whatever the wrestling were out there. That's how I became such a big fan of ECW. I never watched ECW on TV. It was all VHSs and trade swaps. Mm-hmm. So like it's another version of that, and I love it. You do it all the time. You contact me, hey, find me this match. I want to watch this match. And Austin can't even lie.
I never said I denied, jackass.
Man.
No. Texan. This is maybe that's why you're too obsessed with the Super Assassin right now, and that's why you're off your game. And Brandon went over on you, bud. Like, but I'm not the Super Assassin. I'm not.
I think that's it.
That's it right there. Texan, we gotta get you back on track. We need to do a compilation workout video like where I'm coaching Texan and he's running up, in St. Louis in the Forest Park, the stairs, right? Yeah, we need to do that, Texan. That'd be getting you ready to knock. You should have knocked his head off, man. One clothesline, and that would have been it. That would have been all Brandon. He can't work hard if his head ain't on it attached. One clothesline, Texan. Come on.
Wow.
I'm not wrong, man.
No, you're not wrong at all. You're not wrong at all. But maybe he's just in a little bit of a slump, and maybe things could turn around. I don't know what's in store for him for the next big show in Belleville.
Texan's never in a slump.
At the Belleville Fairgrounds, but that's October 4th coming up for SICW. Mm-hmm. And there's big match announcements there too. But speaking about big things around the area here, around the Midwest, you got started about talking about IEW, and I had to fade away and I'm going to go on your cue for it to get ready for what.
Well, we do have a video to show, but we'll get there in a minute. We'll get there in a minute. Let's put over the fact that this crowd was amazing once again. Granted, shitty doesn't fail ever. They do a wonderful job on like cheering for their people. They get their people wrong a lot of times. Like they're still hating on Dysfunction because Dysfunction like had primary control over IEW because they owned all the shares, right? And Alan finally got him back. Thank you, Justin Poole, by the way, for that. Like I got a raise on that too, Justin. Like thanks. I didn't even really do anything.
So you get 2 hot dogs for sure now?
Well, 2 hot dogs is better than 1. Just saying. At least I got an 8.
These double fisted wieners there off the page.
But I got to open the show. Will you stop? This is why Tyler was all upset because I pulled him off the thing because he was going to fall. I had to open the show with some more IEW Insider, and we talked a little bit how Mr. Poole let go of his title opportunity, and that now interim champion, aka the real champion, Jesse J 5-star, was the dude to come beat, and that was a beautiful match too. We'll get to that in a minute, but so then I announced that Thanks Beating in November 15th that we are bringing back the Royal Rumble or the Battle Royale that we have for Thanks Beating. And we are opening it up to the masses, basically, in a sense. And Mr. Poole's going to be in it because he's going to come and get his spot back and he's going to earn his title opportunity back. Also, big shout out to War. War, get healthy. He had to miss the show. This is why I had to open it and not War, because he was going to celebrate IEW's victory and the fact that Dysfunction is no longer in charge, but they are contractually obligated to be there at IEW, so they're still going to be around. You're still going to see their beautiful faces. Okay? But after everything was done, the show was great. We had Jalen Strong going over LVK. Like, dude, the matches, the Neal brothers took on Malicious Intent going over on them, with those two going to a brawl. And there's more to come of that. Management's telling me that I'll be doing another Insider in the coming weeks to go over some things that are going to happen with those two tag teams. But the big takeaway was the fact that Johnny B, did not, unfortunately, get the title for the new informed version of Class Action. Class Action is still alive and well. There's Class Action 2.0 now, ran by Johnny B and James Allen Mark. They didn't go over on Jesse. 5-star, definitely pulled off another 5-star match. But after all the glitz and glamours was done, roll the tape, because this is what happens.
All right, here we go. Get ready for this, guys.
Nobody needs to do it. For the ones that may not know what's going on, that is the Canadian hero, Sean Vincent. I announced it at the beginning of the show that the Rumble was going to be open gates. I didn't think by the end of the show we were going to have an actual open gate thing.
Yeah. So, So this is that was actually big news with that. And if you're around the area and you know SICW, Sean Vincent bleeds and preaches and is a trainer at the Ace Wrestling Academy and is all for SICW. And him walking through the curtains of an Illinois Elite Wrestling show last night at the end to confront the heavyweight champion of IEW.
Bro.
I mean,
I'm getting goosebumps. Just like the crowd was stunned. Like everybody's like, "What?" Like I heard it was like, "What?" People didn't know what to do. Like, what's going on? 25-mile rule? Really? Because that's a little under, guys. Like, we were minding our own business, minding our own thing. But it's good to see, like, if that's happening, man, obviously SICW recognizes. And remember, this is one of those things where Sean Vincent once was their ambassador.
Yeah. So
could he be taking up them roles since Mr. Beretta might be slacking on his a little bit? Yeah, I'm not me saying it. That's other people, not me. I would never say that about Brandon Beretta because I think he's spectacular. Look at him opening gates. But is it for the better of the area, or is it the betterment of Beretta? That's my question. That's what I ask. So is Sean here to help, or is he here to make sure people stay in line? I don't know. We're going to have to see what happens in the coming weeks, and then definitely be ready for November 15th. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And the thing that's kind of interesting here is, that's being left all the in that Rumble. That's opening doors. So could we see could we see anybody else that's been in IEW before, that's been working with SICW for the longest time, to show up in something like that?
Bro, I was at a loss for words. You have no idea how just taken back, and I'm like, what is going on? What?
Yeah, you said that next show is going to be November 15th, right?
Correct, November 15th.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, am I the one? Is it Sean Vincent that broke the internet, really, or should Zmiz flown under the radar? Because remember, I'm pretty sure I showed up in a place that I wasn't supposed to be either.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, I hope Texan. You know me. I hope to. If I get a chance to call a Texan match again, I've gotten to call one now with Mr. Drew, and that was an amazing experience. So I get to call another Texan match, dude. I can't wait. I can't put that guy, even though he's he's obsessed with me being the super assassin for some reason. Like, I don't even fit the same build as the man. He is way more jacked than I am. I am dad botted out, bro.
Well, like you said, I mean, I don't know if did you put up these recent posts here that's been within the like past minute
And I haven't. What about?
about I mean Texans saying could more SAC
Oh yeah, I posted that.
be
Yeah, I
coming.
got that. I'll do it again
You
for
know,
you.
yeah, no, I'm having a little bit of difficulty, in more ways than one apparently. So, um, yeah, so it's going to be quite interesting to see who else is going to show up for this, and you
Well,
know,
what kind of bridge has been fractured? Could IEW guys show up in SICW?
yeah, true too. I mean,
Is that like an olive? If I don't know, it's still. I'm just happy to be where in a wrestling world that allows me to see these groundbreaking moments and get paid to do it. Like I said, the Granite City crowd always tries to boo me because they think I'm a bad guy or something. I just tell them how it is, right? Like who the proper people they should be. Like they get on Freddie Jack for being supposedly a crooked ref. He's always called everything down the middle. Don't even try to play anymore, people. Like stop it.
you're salty. I don't know.
There's so many people that get mad about. Like I was right about Mr. Poole. Okay, he ended up being a good guy. Yeah, he went the wrong way, but like he's a good guy and he helped Alan get the company back. Like I've been right about a lot of things, but they still boo me because whatever. But things could be happening for the better, and people just need to sit back and relax.
Yeah, and I don't know if it just finally took the big major promotion um, to set like the biggest wrestling promotion in the world to set an example on that. So as far as working with other companies, showing how it could be done. They could be done locally too. I mean, obviously, I mean, not really money's involved here. It's just more willingness to work and to put on a good product. And I think it's possible. It really is. You just got to sit down and just work it out. So,
Oh, I think big things are ahead of us. Big things are ahead of us.
yeah.
Giggity.
Not like that.
I'm just kind of jealous of Austin Cage here, starting with
And now
a
this
nice early refresher here. It's like he set himself for better, something with a nice hard lemonade at the end of the night.
No, he's taking his blue chew and was about to
I
go
mean,
and
at least
sponsor.
it's not a White Claw, so I mean,
Hey, look, these are good as hell. Y'all can kiss my ass, all right?
oh, black cherry, bro, yeah.
Here, I'm over here being healthy and fudging eating. There's one. my
The synergy.
my synergy kombucha.
I told Ruby I haven't had any alcohol since my bachelor party, and that was August 15th and 16th.
Yeah, you probably should have kept that.
Yeah, like I was crying out your name. So.
Hey, look, kiss my ass, all right? Both of y'all.
But no, like you had a huge weekend. I had a huge weekend. I'm just mind boggled on how healthy the wrestling world is. And dude, I finally got to watch SmackDown too, so I'm pretty happy with that. And that was pretty good. And Worlds Collide, I can't wait for us to continue this conversation as we go into that one now.
Yeah, well, Worlds Collide, yeah, for certain. In fact, I'm going to make sure that video is at least those slides are being put up here because I got to make sure we got to hide the video now. So, let's see. Yeah, so we're going to have a little bit of a Worlds Collide here, and I'm just going to know. I mean, we'll go over some results. Well, basically all results, but we're also going to kind of talk about the highlights of the show itself. If you got a chance to see Worlds Collide, once again, it's free on YouTube. There's no excuse to not see it. It's definitely a different product than what WWE is putting on television and even on their PLEs. And in my opinion, for a wrestling product, a lot better. Just saying. It's just
correct.
and we'll get into the state of the WWE later on in the show because there are some things that some people may like, some people don't, but it's the show. It's something to openly talk about because things things have really changed since Vince McMahon has been out of the picture. I mean, that's a lot, but there's also there's there may be some good, maybe some bad, but it needs to be discussed one way or the other. You may be with me, you may not be. Just Ruby, you're just old and you need to get over yourself, or I don't know, you know. But whatever the case may be, we're going to go ahead and move on. Um, so with Worlds Collide, okay. Let's see. Did you get a chance to take a look at that 8-man tag match? Anybody?
I think I've watched the whole thing.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny how Sagrada got the pin on. Did he pin? Did he pin Del Toro? I think.
Yes.
Or yeah. So he pinned Del Toro.
Yeah.
The shortest run of the entire 8-man tag pinned pinned Del Toro to get the win.
No. It was the micros both pinned each other, wasn't it?
Yeah. There you go, Zach. Yep,
It was the
that's it.
micros.
The
pinned
mini.
each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, they did not look so mini. I mean, I saw Max Mini back in the day, and now that dude was mini. Of course, it's not Micro Man, because Micro Man was on their last one, right? Where
Micro Man was on the last one where
him and,
Omos came
Omos-
out. That
Dude,
sounds
that was
great.
the most funniest thing ever. And then like the whole boot, the big boot, and he
Yeah.
didn't really lift his leg much.
That stuff was great.
That was the most hilarious part of the show. I'm sorry.
Now
And,
the one micro, is that not El Torito?
That
Right? Is that
the El Torito of the
Yeah, formerly El Torito of when he was with WWE in the or where did he go back to wrestling at? Because I can't I'm gonna have to look that up now, because that's one of the things that was bothering me. Because now that they have micros back, is it wrong of me to just want Hornswoggle back in wrestling? Like, I mean, I have a fig of El Torito because I'm a fan of micro wrestling. I am like 100. Give me a little show fig, and I would buy that in a heartbeat. A little show fig or a hot rod. Dude, yes, I want to go to a Micro One show. So
I still love that TLC match with him and Hornswoggle. That shit
Oh, dude.
gold.
as soon as I get find me a Hornswoggle, I'm designing me a whole diorama of that, because that's one of my favorite matches.
You could find one with him dressed up like a 3MB character. That would be awesome.
Well, that's one of the figs. That's the fig.
Is it?
There was actually a whole set. They had a whole like rival set of El Torito and Hornswoggle, and they came with the micro ladder and stuff.
Oh man. But here's another one. Now this match to me of a women's match, this one was good between Natalia and Fabi.
Yes.
Really good clean match. Like I said, I love Natty in this gear. I mean, in her mindset here, it's just I like how she blended the mix of the WWE theme and then with the new persona.
Right.
I mean, that's good too. I still can't wait for Bloodsport.
This feels like the Natty that we've always deserved.
Yeah.
Like, unfortunately, Natty's always been billed as, except when she was with Beth Phoenix. They were kind of the badass chicks, right? They were the. Yes, Justin Poole, Wild and Crazy Night. You already missed it, man. We were just talking about that. By the way, still thank you so much for getting back Alan shares and doing that. We'll see you next month. I mean, in November 15th, we'll see you. But back to Natty, like, this is the Natty that we've always been deserved, because she was always so bubbly, except for the times that she was with like Beth and her when they were the Divas of Doom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's a dope tag team name still too, Divas of Doom. I just love me Natty though too. So
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what's up. I mean, like, I love the gimmick, like, how she comes out, does the turnaround with the jacket and all that. I'm just wondering what's up with the top flight security. Like, does she do that every time she comes out now?
Yes.
Like at least that out
Yeah,
of
she's yeah.
I like that entourage, you know, and the one that she has and all that. I really like that new look for her, man. It's just something totally new that she hasn't had before, and to evolve in something different. I mean, it's definitely something that's working for her. And of course, getting the roll up, as I guess schoolgirl pin, I believe it was. Um, so I mean, it wasn't like nobody really hit a finisher and like dominated. It was just a
it
really
was
highly
a close
contested
match.
wrestling contest. So, oh man. Then of course the AAA World Tag Team Title match between Psycho Clown and Pagano, getting over on Kofi Kingston and Grayson Waller on that one.
That was a
But
good match.
look what happened afterwards, though. With
Yeah,
that,
that was
the
interesting.
Wyatt Six come out and they just totally wiped out everybody there, and
This had me jaw dropped.
me
Yeah,
too, man.
that's
I was like, what the hell?
Also, to mention during this tag team match, okay, um, Conan was wrong for making the
no.
ice joke.
I totally missed that.
Go back, and he says something about ice in this. It made a joke about it because they were over the border. I think it was this match, but
Oh,
dude, Conan's so wrong for that. But at the same time, JBL's just as wrong for for describing Porygon as AAA's Sandman. So, dude, I was cracking up laughing. Can I please keep having Conan and JBL on commentary every time World Collides happens? Because them two are hilarious together. Because one makes no sense sometimes, and the other one just it's just JBL. Like anything that man says to me is gold. So
so saying Pagano is the one that's drinking like Modelo's and throwing them out in the crowd.
right, dude, but he doesn't do that. He doesn't do it. But we all know JBL has a history of maybe poking ECW guys. I wouldn't say like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So him calling Porygon the Sandman, it just made me funny because like of that, and I'm like, oh, is Sandman a clown? Is that what you're going?
well, at least we know what he thought of the Blue Mini at first. So,
Well, and I love the Blue Meanie. So
can you believe that? Can you believe that one night stand show? The first one was over 20 years ago, dude.
still a classic show to go
believe
watch too. Still
And,
one.
dude, yeah, I've got the unedited like pay-per-view broadcast version on VHS somewhere down in my vault here at my residence.
Mhm.
And once I get like time to like transition things into MP4s, I definitely want to be saving that and like watching it on other like on computers and all that. So
Dude, that's one of the best. Like we should do that as a thing one night. Just the greatest PLEs or like standalone shows, not standalone shows, but like PLE shows, pay per view shows
Yeah.
that have ever been done. Because I'm sorry, that's hands down top 10. That's
oh yeah.
that's one of the best shows ever.
From those matches to like the Paul Heyman shoot to the to the Raw and SmackDown roster in the balcony.
Everything about that, bro.
Dude, no, that was good. That was excellent. I mean, you're talking about some old pay per views like, and I told you guys when I was watching earlier this weekend was I went back in the vault a little bit and I pulled out NXT Takeover Brooklyn 3. Man, with a stellar card that was freaking Hideo Itaki versus Andrade Cien Almas. Dude,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was a good
kicked
card.
it off an Insanity challenging Authors of Pain for the tag titles and winning with Eric Young and Alexander Wolf.
Dude, I love that faction. God, that was
Dude,
good.
yeah.
I would love to see Madman Fulton come back.
Yes, that's when Cal O'Reilly and Bobby Fish came out at that point. And of course, then we had Asuka versus Ember Moon. And I'm trying to remember the other match, but it was a really good match too.
That was a good match, but I still do not like the Emery Moon character whatsoever.
No, it was Hideo Itaki versus Aleister Black. I'm sorry. It was Johnny Gargano versus Andrade Cien Almas.
Yeah, and that was good. Phenomenal match.
But then
that was an match.
But then the NXT Championship match is Drew McIntyre challenging the glorious Bobby Roode. Oh, man.
What could have been? Bobby Roode's one of my favorite TNA wrestlers. Like, from Team Canada all the way to the end of Bobby Roode in TNA. Like, hands down, was one of the greatest characters to ever grace the TNA world.
Oh, man. Yeah. Well, sure. I mean, we're even talking beer money, too, right?
Like I'm talking everything under the sun that Bobby Roode. People at that time are making fun. They're like, Bobby Roode's not that good. He's like a rip-off Triple H. No, but I mean, kind of, but he was. He has Bobby Roode's Spine Buster is so much like Triple H's. It's not funny.
Spine Buster, though.
No,
Bobby Roode had a different aura and presence about him than Triple H.
Agreed. But that man and Triple H almost were like just like little spitting images of each other. Like, but I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing by any means. For one, Spine Buster, underrated move. Okay, underrated attack in wrestling. Should be brought back more, protected and all that kind of stuff. But that man, like, just the way, I don't know, I think I wanted to see a Triple H Bobby Roode match so bad it wasn't funny, man. I think that's what I'm trying to say.
I get you.
All I know is I just need to hear his intro music next week at that NXT Homecoming.
Oh, dude.
That's all I need.
Shoot. Yeah, and it feels so much like Triple H when he did that whole, when he spanned his arms out. Why did he spit any water when the light so
yes! Yes! Yes, I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
As soon as you hear glorious, you see a big
Bro, that would have actually made that entrance so much cooler. Because like
when they started doing
particles and the lights would. Okay, we're getting off track. Go back to fudging up. We're off the rails. Come back.
Look, we're being marched. Leave us alone.
We are so off the rails. Okay, so the tag match between Mr. Iguana and Lola Vice, Finn Balor and Roxanne Perez. I mean, it's entertainment at it's what it was, you know. But you know, Iguana was going to get.
Actually, you keep Laguana and Lola Vice together as a mixed faction thing like they've been doing. I might be able to get behind Lola after because she was actually fun to watch in the ring now through that match. That match was good.
Yeah,
that match was way better than I thought it was going to be. And then you had the puppet stick his head up from underneath for Finn. The demon, he pushed him back down.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see him on the flight home? He was taking care of his injuries. I'm kind of here for this. I'm kind of here for this idea because, like, it's kind of cool, okay? And it plays into these guys here. Every one of those characters, except for Uncle Howdy, were played by puppets originally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is the puppet world the demon world, and the Finn Balor's in the puppet world now controlled by Uncle Howdy? Like, open your brains to more things, guys.
Right.
So that's why that character right now is very interesting to me, because the Mexican culture thinks like that. Like, their wrestling, it's levels. Like, it's deep. Like, the masks have their own entity and their power source and all that kind of stuff, right? Like, that's their heritage with their masks in professional wrestling down there. So if you think a little bit deeper, this is kind of cool because now they show up here. Connect the dots, guys. There's more to it, I think. And don't say anything about your puppets there, Aaron.
Oh, my. Aunt. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I can't.
Hey, no, Aaron's had some good things to say today. Aaron, you're doing fine, buddy.
My uncle Teresa. But anyway, let's see. Moving on. Yeah. So the Latin America. Can I say though that the Latin America Championship in AAA is the best looking belt they have?
I actually like their titles because they're different.
I mean, their titles are different. Obviously, I mean, they look like old, distinguished, like kind of
Yeah.
like old, like worn metal type. You know, if well, I mean, you know, you got to see something else. Kind of
Do
like
you see them?
Campfire.
Do you see them changing their titles anytime soon?
If they do, it's going to be because of WWE. Hey, your titles are too ugly; they don't shine.
Because
They need big AAA across the big center plate.
oh, stop it! You're terrible.
Well, yeah. Tell me I'm wrong, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, maybe
That's.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Oh my gosh. No, but yeah. So the triple threat. I mean, no, the fatal four way. Excuse me. So Warner Wagner Jr. defeating Dragon Lee, Ethan Page, and JD McDonough, which, like I said, it was a very entertaining match. So
I want to see more out of Dr. Wagner Jr. and Ethan Page. Actually,
There was a lot of caving in the chest in that match.
yeah, there was, dude. There was quite a bit.
Dragon Lee's a dick. I'm sorry.
Hey, can we hate on him too for his wings? Why do everybody? Why does the wrestlers got their wings? Why is this a thing?
It looks. Never mind.
I went to the same wardrobe designer's Lyra Valkyra to get that dragon wing. And
I don't know.
Well, at least hers. Never mind.
No, don't even say that because Lyra's not been using the wings, and I've actually been enjoying her more.
At least her wings stayed up. It looked like freaking Dragon Lee's looked like he was depressed.
Yeah, his needs some extends. But no, it's cosplay, and I get it, and I got to respect that. But at the same time, like, it's just too much.
Right.
I mean, if you're gonna you just keep them up the whole damn time. Don't go like up and then up again.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, but I don't know. Hopefully that was just a one-time only for AAA because I don't think that. I mean, I don't know. It just
don't make it a norm.
Hey, JD showed up in that match.
Which match?
Yeah, so it could actually be
the Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah,
JD, he showed up in that match.
Yeah, he did. Square head and all. So.
Oh, dude, they were ripping his ass during commentary. JBL was on his head, literally. They gave him his. They said
is underrated.
He said, he's
the
yeah!
Best squared wrestler out here.
Stop it. He does look like a Minecraft character. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, his shit in 205 was great.
Yeah, dude. JD McDonough's an under like. No. I remember watching him through that UK tournament, the second one, I think it was the one he came in, and great tournament. And I'm like, when I first saw him, I'm like, dude, his arms were up here and he had the big head, and I'm like, what the heck? But like, he's one of my favorites that came out of that group. Like, the dude's a machine.
JBL's going to hell when they announced his weight. He's just like, well, we all know that's mostly head weight. Screaming. Like I'm at work. I'm at work watching this, so like I'm just the only one there. I'm just leaning back in the chair, watching the computer screens. I hear that, I'm like, oh hell no! And I'm leaning on the radio. I'm cracking up. Or I get so they're like, what the hell you laughing? I was like, oh, nothing at all. Y'all go about your shit.
I wonder, has WWE ever gotten into the market for bobbleheads recently?
Shockingly, I've met them. Shockingly,
they have some.
If they come out with them, they don't put JD in that lineup. I'm like, you're missing opportunities there.
You guys are so wrong, man.
Well, hey, in his case, they'd have to make the body bigger.
That man's a gym.
Oh no, we tease him a lot. I mean, we tease him some, but I mean, honestly, JD, dude, especially with that injury he sustained. I mean, earlier in the
And
year, hitting
how
that
fast he
table,
came back.
Yeah,
bro.
Because I thought he was dead. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I looked at Chris. I was like, he's dead. Well, he
No,
smoked down
mad
the back of
props
his
to him
head.
to carry that out. Mad,
Yeah, oh yeah.
man, because that is tough. So,
JD's a pimp.
we saved the best for last. And guess what? Here we go. Dirty Dom is double champ. He defeats the Vikingo to become Triple H.
Yeah. Oh, bro, by the way, Judgment Day's splitting up, and Dominic's no longer going to be a part of that group, period.
Oh yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, Liv and Dominic are going to be out, and you see the group. Maybe Liv stays. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe her and Roxanne will become friends. But I feel like AJ Styles is going to join Finn finally, and Dom's going to get booted out because he's hanging out with old El Grande Americano.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, but you seen the video vignette at the beginning to where Rey Mysterio had said that that he's gonna put the belt around the winner of the match, and he almost said, I mean, Dirty Dom is Dirty Dom. It wasn't a decisive, clean victory. We all know.
What do you mean? What? How dare
Beautiful
you?
diving headbutt to the
my
sternum.
God, y'all are jumping on me, man.
Look,
Look,
hey,
what
see,
clean. What?
Zmiz, look, see, I told you that Men in Black shit affected his mind.
Right. You're so wrong for that.
He already forgot what he saw. He's believing the internet. Look at this shit.
I'll change those lights back, bro. I don't care.
Finn's the one that tried to cheat.
Yeah, but
I mean,
either way, I mean, it took all of what Ray had to do to put the title around Dominic and keep his word. And
Dominic was being kind of a little dick. That man. Also, it's very creepy watching him wrestle. It for me a little bit.
Oh, like Dominic?
Yeah, he is so good. Like it reminds me of watching Eddie as a kid. Like it really does.
Dude, that crowd was on his backside cheering for him. He got on top of the steps, going flexing and stuff. The whole crowd.
Yeah, they wanted him to win. I'm so happy.
Because old boy is even getting booed.
Yeah. The Valkingo?
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, damn.
Booed at the last one too.
Yeah.
Even when he won, he was starting to get the old Cena vibes when he just got tired of him. Yeah, they were booing him at the last Worlds Collide before this.
And old Dommy boy comes in, and it's so good to see him champ.
If anybody cheated in that damn match, it was Rey Mysterio with that chair.
Yeah, he tried to block it.
Hitting people with the chair and shit.
And all Finn and JD were doing there is trying to support Dom.
Yeah. They were trying to be extra security because people were trying to jump over the barricade.
Oh, jeez. I say one thing and you guys jump on me like
well, just wanted to say how it was.
Gosh.
But we're proud of Dom. We're proud of Dom.
I'll give you all a six-pack apiece. We can make me tackling me so hard on that. Jeez.
Can I get a silhouette shirt of just Dom like that?
Oh, dude.
That's money. Sick. You're welcome, WWE. Like you need the money anyway. So,
and then just put Dirty Dom.
See, yeah. I need that picture right there. Just him holding 2 titles like this. That's what I need on the shirt, like that. Then on the back, it's him like this.
A little Latino heat. I want to see Chavo come back and now fighting. Please. Actually, this would be a great time to bring Chavo back.
Yeah. Do a AAA match or something.
Oh, dude. Bro, seriously, come on. I'm telling you, that's money right there. Chavo was one of the best things about wrestling. God dang it, Lucha Underground. When
I
he
still
was
wish
there,
I could find a way to watch that shit.
100%. I mean, there is ways, but you got to pay for it. It's all one moment.
Yeah, but yeah, you know I'm cheap.
Uh,
What's the hold up there, buddy?
I'm sorry, I was actually taking a look here. Okay, no, I got it. I was looking to see what we're going to talk about next. So why don't we go ahead and go and kind of look into Homecoming here uh, for NXT. Well, let's look at past the NXT and what we're hoping to see here. So this is at the end of this past Tuesday's NXT episode, and with eventually stars that you're going to see. So we're gonna have a 6 women tag match this coming Tuesday, featuring all the Fatal Influence. They're gonna be facing off against Stephanie McCurr, Tiffany Stratton, and Rhea Ripley. And I don't know. To me, it's a
Giggity.
nice attraction match. I mean, I guess I'm guessing they're gonna make this the main because all the like three main women coming back for this.
I would use this as your opener.
Yeah,
That's me personally.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I would not want to see it as a. I mean, I wouldn't want to see it as a closer.
You have this as your kickoff match. You know, the 3 legends of NXT, basic like three of the women. I mean, the only thing that would made that lineup any better if a certain page got turned, if you know what I mean, would have showed
right.
That would have been the coolest moment. But those 3 women that showed up are I mean, Stephanie, questionable because she was only there for a blink and a drink of glass, really. But she had such an impact when she came in because how she came in. So that's how I think she stands out. But Tiffany and Rhea definitely were like staples during their time in that development area, basically, of NXT. So, yeah, I would use them as your opener, bro. I would. This is a match I can't wait for. I'm also very tired of what's her name as the champion already. Can we get somebody else?
yeah.
I'm not that big of a fan of her. She's not bad by any means. She could still be there, but she was never
She's
the
blah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think Fatal Influence was actually better with Fallon Henley as the leader, and I think she should at least got more of a push. To be
Yeah,
honest,
it should have been Fallon.
But I guess, like, say, if we're handed lemons, we got to make lemonade out of it somehow, even if
Yeah.
it is a little tart and sour. But
That's some good ass looking at lemonade. I'm sorry.
Fallon Henley?
No, Rhea.
and in
Oh,
Austin Cage's case, if you get lemonade, just add some black cherry to it. So,
I mean, yes.
but here's the turn that for me, the highlight of the week.
Yes, the return. Yes. Yes.
We got Prince Pretty back, baby.
Please
With the
have
cherry on top.
Breeze go to TNA and reform the Fashion Police.
Oh my God,
Please.
yeah. That was some of the best stuff, bro.
Dude, I'm so happy to see Tyler Breeze back on WWE TV, even if it's just NXT. Like, one of the best things to come out of NXT Black and Gold that never got truly the respect that he deserved.
Or join a stable with what's her face on SmackDown, a tag team. I tagged you in it the other day, Zach.
Could she? Oh my God! Like, you're telling? Oh wait, no, you're telling like Pretty Deadly him going there?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
My brain just went like, what if he became her Chelsea Green's personal paparazzi?
Oh my. Yeah.
Oh no, you're right. No. Pretty Deadly needs to join Chelsea and have her own faction, her own thing. Breeze as her paparazzi. They're her male security. The secret like the secret Hervis is the other one. Like, bro, I'm here for this. I'm because of her fashion design, bro. Yes, let me write for WWE. Let me write for anybody. Anybody would be lucky for me to write their wrestling show. Just saying.
We write things to make sense or something that will sell. You know what I'm saying? You know that's
Dude,
something that
this man's like this whole character was goofy, but also had like
It worked.
legitness because he backed it up. Like it wasn't just a. He was like the pretty dude. I loved it. Like who? Rick Martel, right? He always came out.
the model.
The model, like who didn't like Rick Martel back then? He was. I know this is like more flamboyant-ish, maybe quote unquote, but that's the Rick Martel, bro. That's what I think every time. Just this smaller guy. Rick was kind of ripped. Like, but I love Breeze. Love Breeze.
I love his matches with him and Tyson Kidd.
The whole reason I'm a Tyson Kidd like Mark, dude. Tyson Kidd was so good when him and Cesaro or Claudio. When him and Claudio were a tag team, dude, great stuff. But Tyson Kidd, that's another guy that got like people just didn't understand how good he was, or is actually, because he can't wrestle now. He probably can still do it. Guy's got a brain on him. But there's only one negative in this photo, and that's our boys laying down flat.
Yeah. There was a lot of cheating there.
Cheating. Stop beating up the great Canadian hero there.
And that one guy that he's feuding with, hell, he was at that AAA show too, sitting front row.
Yeah, he was.
Now,
Well.
so with Tyler Breeze coming back, and that the North American Championship match will take place with this. Whether it closes out the show or not, I don't think it will. But I think what will close out maybe could be the homecoming of guests that could be possibly coming back. So this is where I want to open up the whole, open up the floor to the hopeful appearances for NXT Homecoming. So, obviously, let's start with Mr. Cage here first. As far as NXT Homecoming, and can we break it down of maybe who we would want to see and what do you think WWE is going to send with that? So I think we're gonna target that.
Oh man, that's a good question. I think. Let's see. So we obviously know Rhea's coming back.
I mean,
I think
we're talking about other people that are not involved in matches.
Previous.
Yeah, like
people used to be in there.
NXT alum. That
come back. We're gonna get a scene with Bobby Roode and some of those guys there probably, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, hell, I could see, even though he can't wrestle, hell, I could even see a Kevin Owens appearance. That would be great because I mean, how great he was with NXT when he was champion. The way he made an impact from the get go. When he took out Sammy.
Oh, yeah.
I could even see a Sami Zayn return. That wouldn't be too bad. I think I will get a bunch of originals returns. I mean, if they're still with the company, obviously. Obviously there's some other people who can't, like Claudio. He can't come back because he ain't with there, but he was a great original when he was wrestling there.
Oh yeah, Cesaro. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we'll have not necessarily guys wrestling, but more just appearances more than anything.
Right.
I think Joe Henry would probably make another appearance the way he did last week. That was hilarious. Popping out of that wall.
I mean, for Homecoming, yeah, I know. I don't know. Zmiz, what's stirring through your head as far as with the Homecoming this upcoming Tuesday? Who do you think that they're going to send, and who would you like to see at the Homecoming?
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Breaker show back up there, but for what reason would Paul and them be there? That's the question. It needs to make sense in all honesty. So I would be more liable to see guys that we just haven't seen. Maybe guys that aren't even wrestling as much anymore, or just chilling out. Like if we could have some of those guys pop in, would be kind of cool. But we'll definitely have something with Joe Hendry, and I'm praying like you guys we see Bobby Roode because I miss his face. It'd be cool to see Dolph actually there potentially. That'd be kind of cool.
DIY's working.
Because Dolph was the NXT
that's
champion there
right.
for a while. DIY is working. DIY versus
Trick and Mello.
Yep, Mello and Trick and Gang, or right, Chicken Gang or whatever. Trick and Mello Gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I would love. See, as far as the people coming back, I think it would be more. I'll be more toward the black and gold alum. You're going to have some of the Fruity Pebble alum that
Well, we already
that,
have some, but I mean the Fruity Pebble alums are not as bad as you think.
well, the guys are going to show up making appearances, but not wrestling. Like I said, Braun could be part of that.
We need to see Mr. William Regal.
Yeah,
He needs to
Regal.
show up.
Regal would be nice to see. The general manager. Hell, I like to see William Regal like kick Ava out of her office for like a freaking night. It'd be like,
that'd
I'm
be
running
great.
the show.
Yeah.
I would definitely like to see that. Like, they obviously these are people that are going to have to be still under contract or not under contract with anybody who is labeled as a competitor or like have already have an agreement with somebody else that would conflict with their current contract. So, yeah, and like I said, we could see Bailey back. I wouldn't mind see Bailey coming back, but I don't see it. But Bailey hasn't been back yet, as far as like in competition, because they're doing that whole thing with her as far as these vignettes about kind of trying to find herself and everything, and so I don't think she's ready to make it a TV appearance yet. So I don't see her on there. I don't know. Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch could show up. You never know. One that would pop the roof, I think, would be Roman Reigns. That would pop the roof. If that
I didn't. I forget about those. Okay, so then Seth could go back, so we could see Braun Breaker back down there.
Yeah, I mean, literally the vision itself, because Bronson Reed.
Yeah, because Bronson Reed's from there, Becky's from there. Like the whole vision is from
the
NXT.
whole vision can make an appearance, pretty much.
Yeah, together.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm an original. They came after me. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, Seth was the first ever NXT champion, so that's very possible. Well, like I said, I wouldn't mind seeing that. If the Street Profits come back, can we just give them their old music back? Because what they got going right now, it's not working.
Well, get ready for that. Them two are about to split.
Yep.
You think they're about?
Oh, 100%. 100%, dude.
If you give them crappy music and a crappy intro, I mean, God, why do you want to stick around for that?
They're planting 100 seeds right now.
They've been doing random tweets.
Oh, like it's
like
your
saying
fault
like
that it's
basically.
your fault that we suck, and they're both saying it to each other. I guess I don't know.
I mean, they're not tagging each other, but they're basically speaking out loud saying it. So yeah.
Oh, I get you. I get you, man. No, I'm interested to see who will show up. So let's see. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just looking over some other information here as we're getting ready to probably move on here. let's kind of talk into about our into our discussion here regards to one of our other main topics. And I'm just going to kind of cut to our shot here real quick and take this banner down. So, all right. Yeah. So, anyway, guys, like I said, it's we're going to be coming back here on mostly for a weekly basis. We are going to be working to getting some special guests lined up or some feature guests lined up for probably we're going to have some return guests that were actually some of our favorites. We're doing all that we can to reach out to them and see if they want to reappear, kind of see how things have been going on. We've also got some new people that we're going to be lining up here as well. So, yeah, rest assured, we are going to be having some featured guests back and having some other crazy banter with this here. So, let's kind of talk about this here with the state of the WWE since TKO. So, um, Mark Shapiro, who is the president of TKO, about a few days ago, that he actually was in on a press conference here with Goldman Sachs. I guess discussing, I, I guess it was economic strategy regarding with the TKO brand with WWE. Um, and and let's kind of jump ahead here. First off, here because we want to talk about the future of WrestleMania. Thursday, because I there's usually like some joke pages. You know, you guys probably you see some joke feeds and everything that happens because we know that the Royal Rumble next year is going to Saudi Arabia, right? So I get this meme or some other picture stating that WWE was or going to have WrestleMania over in Saudi Arabia in 2027, and I'm like, okay, that's a funny joke, take it for what it's worth. But then come Friday, we get an announcement from WWE social media that they are in fact indeed holding WrestleMania 43 in 2027 over in during Riyadh season in Saudi Arabia. So, guys, I'm kind of puzzled with this because if you see um some of the stars that were up there on the stage when they made the announcement, the women didn't look too happy. And I mean, there are reasons for that, but I don't know. I don't know if it's because the whole why I got to be in full gear for 2 nights, covering except for my face or my face and hands. I think it goes beyond that. But Z, I don't know. I mean, do you see this bombing as far as obviously domestic wise? We're not going to see any type of dollars coming out for WrestleMania 43. So, I mean, how much do you think this is going to affect with the state of the WWE and when we're coming to future shows? Do you think people are still going to want to? I mean, honestly, I think we're still going to have people that are going to want to buy tickets to go see a show, but we already know that also the TKO is looking to escalate prices again for these shows. Uh,
Do I particularly like it? No, not necessarily. Okay. Business strategy, I understand what WWE and TKO are kind of trying to do. Nowhere in the United States has anyone pitched, no city, pitched that kind of direct money going into my bank account. So I get why they're going there. Sorry. $250,000 or $250 million is going to WWE's pocket for WrestleMania to be there in Saudi. Would you pass that up, like as a company, as an organization that wants to be a global phenomenon? And with that being said, now WrestleMania is a global phenomenon.
well, yeah.
WrestleMania has only been in the United States, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. Only
No, that's incorrect. They have been in Canada. They've been in Toronto.
That's what. Okay, I thought that one was, but it was always in the North American.
Yeah,
Correct.
it's always been in North America, right? So it's not
Okay.
left the continent.
So it has not left this continent, this area. So now it's a global thing. It's a global standing thing. Also, if you look at it from a great perspective, and I'm going to take a quote from Mr. Brutal Bob Evans. If you don't follow him on Facebook and you're a wrestler, you might do yourself a justice and go follow him because he's dropping little hints and tidbits all the time. But he stated how it's leaving kind of the meat on the bones for everybody else. Look how well not IEW, but AEW is doing right now. AEW's numbers are actually fairly good. Their crowd sizes are looking good. The pay-per-views are looking good. The whole production looks better. It looks more quality, standard, and they're playing within their market. But it's those tickets aren't bad pricing. So you're mad that WWE's doing it, but everybody's like, oh, we want more wrestling. And now we're getting them opportunities, and everybody's kind of like structuring out. WWE's the Mecca. WWE is the promised land that everybody wants to go to that becomes some sort of person in the business. Maybe not. They don't want to go that high. Maybe they want to just hit I'm thinking our local wrestling companies now. But New Japan Pro Wrestling or an AEW or a TNA or, there's these levels now that I don't have to take the big goal and not get there and fail. I can take these smaller goals and go through these other companies and then maybe get there to WWE and do a thing. A lot of the guys that I know got to do stuff with WWE for enhancement stuff, So like that's something they got to hold in their book. That's a memory. So that's still there, but you can still make it to the upper echelon if you want to. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. A lot of me wants to be pissed about it because WWE's kind of taking the working class off the podium in a sense, but it doesn't stop people dropping $800 to go to a Taylor Swift concert or a football game. Football games are like they're not. Football tickets aren't cheap to go watch a game. They're really not. So why are you mad at WWE for doing it, but it leaves room for everybody else to kind of eat it in a sense and in a precedence? Because like I said, AEW's looking so yes, the diehard in me, the guy that was like, okay, WCW's always been my baby. That was the company that I loved and grew up watching, right? And it's dead now, unfortunately, so I can't grow up and watch it. So I became a WWE guy. WWE is where it was finalized for me. That was where I stopped. I've enjoyed other companies, but I'm still going to enjoy WWE. Now, I'm still not happy they're going to ESPN. I really am not.
Yeah. We could talk about that here too. So Aussie Cage, after the news we've had this past week, and also with Mark Shapiro saying that we're not done yet. We're looking to generate more revenue, which hints at the price is going up higher just for shows here in the States. So, and all of this has been done since the TKO takeover. Any type of thoughts that you got here regards to everything that's transpired since this merger and where WWE is at?
I mean, like Zmiz said, like, you ain't gonna turn down that much money to go over there. Ain't nobody would. You be a freaking idiot. Necessarily, I'm not that pissed about it because, well, actually, I am kind of pissed because originally in that time frame from 26 to 27, WrestleMania was supposed to be in Indianapolis. That's the main thing that pissed me off because I wanted to go. I mean, I'm still going to go whenever they have it, but that's what pissed me off more than anything because I was like, I told my fiance after our wedding's over, I'm putting money back for WrestleMania because I'm.
Yeah, dude, I'm the same way. I have an envelope with my WrestleMania. Like I don't even know how much money. I just throw $20 every once in a while in it, like and just hold it.
Better start putting more in there, brother.
That's fine, dude. One day I'm going to be at a WrestleMania and I'm going to sit front row. I don't care. I'll take out an investment if I have to. But no,
I mean, because you got Indy coming up whenever the hell they're going to have it, and then there's going to be one in Nashville. So I was like, I'll go to one of those. Those are close. But like I said, I'm not necessarily pissed with the whole Saudi Arabia thing. You're going to take your money, but at the same time, with them bumping up ticket prices and all that, that's where they're starting to piss me off because TKO is getting greedy as hell because that's what ESPN has always been about, and TKO and all that shit, like UFC, charging out the ass because they know people will keep buying. And
Mm,
I don't blame them at the same point, but at the same time, I'm like, y'all are some assholes because everybody ain't got money like that.
right. I get it.
So
Um, yeah, so yeah, and we touched on here because we also, yeah, not to mention that WrestlePalooza, which we'll talk about here in a here in a short bit, is yeah. So they crunched numbers here since this whole deal that's gone down between here domestically in the U.S. If you got every outlet for like every show that you can watch when it comes to weekly shows, whether it be on Netflix or you go into ESPN, or I guess that's pretty much what's on here because Peacock is going to go away in 2026 altogether. And I'm still wondering about that whole retro library of WWE because that's really what I care about.
Wait,
That's what I grew up on.
I'm losing Peacock altogether? Or
I well, when their deal is done, I imagine
okay.
WWE's channel, their little subject on their app,
Well, no, somebody
it's
I can't
going
remember who
live.
it was. I can't remember who it was. Somebody said that NXT is supposed to be staying.
What what that's well that see that's another thing though. That's another thing that I want to market because with NXT's PLEs and everything else, WWE is marketing that as WWE like No Mercy or WWE Heatwave. It's not NXT stuff anymore. They're putting the WWE label on all the NXT stuff. So
So they're just making it
if you
another brand
notice
then.
that, so
No, I didn't realize that.
it's like NXT is just a brand of WWE now. It's not really specifying to NXT. Like before, it was like NXT Takeover or
Right.
NXT Great American Bash. No, they're putting WWE in front of it, and it's just the NXT roster that's doing the pay per view or the PLE, whatever it is. But yeah,
Interesting.
um, but eventually, I think, well, like internationally, Raw,
I don't know who that is.
SmackDown, and NXT are on
I butchered.
Netflix. It,
hmm
I mean, you can ask me how I know that, but uh, but it is. Um,
VPN.
yes, sir. Thanks, Steph. Appreciate it. Um, but
and how much
no.
you want to bet says by the time those three get on there, they're going to bump up Netflix's prices because they know that's more wrestling fans added on.
Well, they better not bump it up too much because I've paid enough as it is. Because I got the top package. So,
You're a better
but
man than
no,
me.
but domestically for Netflix and if you go to ESPN, they figured you're going to be spending about $515 per year if you're just and, but of course, yeah, you'll get everything else ESPN offers, and you'll get all the movies that you want to see on Netflix and all the other specials. Yeah, but for like a diehard wrestling fan, just to buy that to follow WWE, I
I
mean,
don't need ESPN.
yeah,
I don't watch football. I don't care with that.
right. I'm like, why are you doing that?
The
So
only thing I was like, it does make it sweeter that there is hockey there. So
Well,
yeah,
so
for me,
so how I watched Raw was Hulu before it switched to Netflix, right?
yeah.
And I didn't know this till the other day, but Hulu actually came with a package deal that had added ESPN and Disney's Plus to it.
well, yeah, it's $30 for but you got to make sure you have the ESPN premium one. So you need the premium package.
Yeah. Well, I
Right.
mean that it's like I look back at it like I have the live package for Hulu, so all that's
It's
all
like
one.
$35 at the end of it all
hmm
a month
$35 a month. Yeah.
for Disney, Hulu, and but Hulu's supposed to be
ESPN.
going away. Hulu's supposed to be actually merging into Disney, supposedly.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I haven't hardly watched Disney Plus at all, and like
Shame
all the
on
new
you.
Disney stuff to us here at underneath our household, it's like garbage. So it's like we barely touch it. So we stopped on Disney
Well,
Plus a long, long time ago. Um,
I was
been
watching Goof Troop the other day.
I've been watching dinosaurs.
Like the older stuff. Yeah, like the older
Yeah.
stuff that we grew up with, you know. I mean, that may be on there, but, you know, it's not like you can't find it anywhere else. But no, like I said, I've taken the smart approach to do the VPN, and I found ways of watching it without needing ESPN. So that's all it is. And it's, like I said, I'll have a chance to watch WrestlePalooza on Saturday without having to go pay for ESPN. So I'm good. I'm good. All I know is I love the wonderful world of the VPN. So, and it's, I think I'm on a VPN right now. I mean, have you noticed, have I guys lagged at all?
No, you've been smooth.
Yeah. Let's hey, Surf Shark, let's drop a deal, buddy. Let's kind of.
There you go.
Well, the Raw after the pay-per-view the Raw after the pay-per-view is they're here.
What?
So they're
Raw after Palooza is in Evansville.
So they're in Evansville this
You going?
following Monday, not this Monday.
He's like, yeah, I'm going.
When somebody says I got a ticket for you, hell yeah, I'm going.
Oh, so you are going? They have tickets for you?
Yep.
I'd like to know what the prices of those tickets are anyway. You know, I might be able to do it. Sell tickets. Let's play a little. Let's see if I put in Evansville, Indiana. There we go. Apparently, there's an Evansville, Ontario, Canada. By the way, so just saying.
I'll say StubHub would be when I would buy tickets, I always go with StubHub instead of Ticketmaster.
I won't go to either one of those.
But last however many times wrestling's been here, I've never had to pay for my ticket. So
that's because you're the dirty heel Austin Cage. You'd be like, you're gonna buy me a ticket. So.
Well, that and I'm a cheap son of a bitch, and if you know somebody, use that always first.
So what the hell is this? So the next sale will begin on Monday at 10 a.m. on the day of the show. So you can't buy it. You can't buy it now.
That's stupid. Hold on, I'll be back.
That's according to Ticketmaster, who's okay. Well, that's dumb.
Evansville, Indiana. I need 2 tickets.
Someone go to StubHub.
I went to my favorite site, SeatGeek.
SeatGeek. That's another good one. Right. Yeah. That's another good one.
Because floor seats are $286. That's not bad.
Yeah, actually, that is not bad for Raw.
That ain't bad. Shit. So everybody's mad that a PLE's a crap ton of money, but look, Raw's still a decent price. $157. I used to pay that.
There, Ruby. I just texted you a picture of it.
Dude, there's some actually good seats still available too, dude. For sure.
Oh yeah, so
for sure.
So there's still according to Ticketmaster or
that's StubHub?
Oh no, I'm on SeatGeek.
Oh, StubHub.
Okay. What's yours? What are you doing?
So the middle section, I can so there's nothing like the cheapest ticket there through StubHub is $78, and that's on the high rise, of course, obviously.
But Ford Center is not a bad at all.
No, I've been by there a few times.
Seat wise, yeah, it's not bad at all.
Yeah, I've been by there a few times. I drove by it. Not too far from the that downtown YMCA where I used to do some shows there. So yeah. Like that middle ring, that's actually perfect. Yeah, I can't be at ringside because everybody's standing up and I can't see shit. So it's I don't even want to. What's even the use?
I'm a big fan of the bowl.
Of the bowl?
Yeah, just right in the bowl.
Yeah,
we're usually
Okay. When I hear the Bix, I know you're a fan of the Bull.
You fun.
The seats we usually get is like 2 rows off the floor. So,
Yeah. 2 rows.
so
Oh,
it's-
yeah.
That's the bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, like, well, you guys remember seeing
Well, what section
me,
are
like,
you in?
when you got that picture? Was what was it? Shit, hold on. I got it on my
118,
right
119? Or one?
It was 117.
Oh, so you're like dead center
No,
looking at the
E.
ring.
Sorry, E.
Oh, so he's at the dead center section right at the ring on the row on the section up from the floor.
Mhm.
So he's 5 rows off the floor, and you're. Oh man, so you got it. Who knows? If we look farther back, we might be able to see him on the 22nd. There, Z.
Well, remember you guys took a picture of it last time.
Hey, you need a sign. Just says false.
I
count
was
everywhere.
just thinking that.
You need to make us a sign. Do it. Do an Austin Cage false count everywhere sign here so we can show it here. Do it. Do it. There's video evidence of me doing the Fandango dance on Money in the Bank, St. Louis, Missouri. I can't remember what year it was, but it's out there. And me holding my Carmella sign, all so proud.
Yeah, him happily dancing with the Icon Kids shirt on. With the
110%, dude.
Oh man. Now, yeah, you need a shirt with a big with a X emblem with at FCE podcast. That's
You need to do it. You need to do it. And then just throw business cards out. No,
Dude,
just
I
don't do
will
that.
mail you a stack this week, bro. I will mail you a stack. Be like,
Get like one of those guns, like get like one of those guns that they have a
You don't think
shooter.
send that man some business cards? He will 100% walk through the crowd. Just hey, just so you know, hey.
Make sure security's got their back turned so they start spraying the gun.
Just
Oh yeah, but then that's what I need is like the confetti that's picked up after the show. Like, who are these guys?
these vandals.
I'm gonna say scan the code, you'll get a free cheeseburger. I bet you they'll tune in then.
Cheeseburger flavored mint, but that's about all. Wow. Boy, we're riding the rails tonight, aren't we? We're getting out. You know, I guess like we got off with ticket prices, man. So it's just the price of everything. The thing here though is let's just I just want people to enjoy wrestling while they can. People do not need to be taking investments out. They do not need to take a loan out. They don't, you know.
I was joking. Joking. I'll save up.
I need a credit line of $20,000 WrestleMania tickets for one night, and then pay it off and freaking with an APR of 12.99 over the next 15 years, and end up spending like about $36,000 for it when it's all paid off. I mean, that's ridiculous, bro.
And I would do it. No, just kidding. There's people out there, man. Hey, each to their own. Let them do their thing.
Like once I find out the year, like maybe like the year before, whatever. If I know when they're going to Indy, that's when I'm gonna really start putting money back at you because I'm gonna go to at least one.
Oh,
that way I can say I went.
My kids would have to deal with like no internet, no electric. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna pinch every penny, and I'm going. No, I'm just
so how many here has attended a WrestleMania live?
Not me. I got 2 Rumbles under the belt.
Yeah, I'll say Rumble, SummerSlam, Survivor Series.
My other one's a Backlash.
What the hell was it? When Jay and Cody became tag team champions?
I don't remember what that was.
It was in Indy. I just can't remember what the hell it was called.
Yeah, I will tell you though that I did hit WrestleMania.
Great Balls of Fire. That's what it was.
It wasn't great. They didn't come. Cody and Jay. did not come tag team champions at Great Balls of Fire.
Which
Great
one
Balls of
was it?
Fire is where we got to watch Brock Lesnar versus
Hold
Samoa
on.
Joe.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Oh, I can't
And,
look at
and,
shit.
and that's another reason why I can't say Great Balls of Fire was a terrible pay-per-view, because like I got to see a match that like I didn't know I needed to see.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, I'm linked into my online, so I can't look it up on my phone. So I'll have to look it up later. Whatever pay per view it was, I just
Yeah,
remember it was an indie.
The only thing about that pay per view is that the name of the pay per view. It's like, why are you naming something Great Balls of
Yeah,
Fire?
it was a goofy name, but whatever. The pay-per-view was actually
Like
pretty
that.
good.
It was a
Sound like a
Vince
bad disease.
creation.
Yeah.
You know it had to have been. Yeah, Great Balls of Fire. Yeah, because I had jock
Sounds like-
itch. So I mean,
It's like sounds like something Quagmire had.
right.
You guys are terrible.
No, I mean, it's gonna have a weird vibe with that WrestleMania. I mean, obviously, it's gonna like start like early in the day, like in the morning over here in the States where we're at.
That's another thing. I hate that shit.
You know,
And see,
It's
I
gonna
love
be-
those shows.
and they're probably gonna have like an entire week down there. Obviously, they're gonna do like the SmackDown before. I mean, is NXT gonna do their stand and deliver down there?
No, I mean
somewhere?
NXT would be fine staying in the States.
Yeah, they
You see,
don't
that's
need-
another thing. Like they have NXT too. Like WWE's the main two brands are the upper echelon of professional wrestling. That's like the mecca, right? NXT is under here doing the stuff that like they would do on a regular basis for the statewide, because like those tickets still aren't bad prices either. Like let's go look at real quick NXT tickets. Hold on.
NXT tickets. Oh,
Because they're doing more shows. WWE NXT Live. There it is.
well, let's see. We'll go to Orlando. And of course, they are going back to Full Sail this Tuesday too. So that's another cool date about it.
So they do a lot of stuff only in Florida, but they got like Arizona. But if they start ramping up their tickets here, like their ticket prices for the arena, or what is this? I don't even know what this is. They're only like $50 if you go down there in Florida, dude. That's rescheduled.
Hey, can't buy tickets. I don't know if I can't go.
Yeah, this is interesting. Never mind. My theory was I had a great theory, but
Yeah.
well, here you go. Here's one at Halloween Havoc. Okay. Their floor seats, their middle floor seats were $493. So like the top and bottom, and then $260 on this side, $268 on ramp side. And then the bowls are $116, $140, depending on where you are and how far down you're in the bowl. Like, them aren't bad prices for. That's like a local. I would spend $140 for house shows here in the States for WWE when you go to Springfield.
Yeah.
So if you think of it, like, they're leaving the bones for everybody else. They're like, not the bones, but the meat on the bones for everybody else. Just got to look at it differently. The perception of this negativity is just ridiculous.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I know these. Well, with WWE, I mean, we're not going to see. There's no era of live shows anymore. So any show that they do is going to be on television here in the States. They'll only do like when they went over to the UK, they did a couple live shows over there that was not on TV, but that's a special tour though. So they're going to put out another couple extra shows while they're over there in Europe, you know, and to take care of that. So yeah, I don't know. The thing is, I just wanted to, and I know things have changed though with the way things cost these days, and I hate how things have changed since the whole vid situation. But I mean, everything's just escalated too quick. There was nothing gradual about it, and WWE's just trying to make its way. So obviously, this buyout that WWE had to do for TKO in order to save their ass, and they just pretty much came to it. And not to mention, though, to me, I mean, a lot of things have died off from Raw since the whole John Cena and Rock and with Cody Rhodes. I mean, they were cross brands and all that, but you know, when Travis Scott was no longer going to be affiliated, The Rock went back to acting just off the blue. And they had to change that script for Cena because those two were the main cause of that whole storyline, and they couldn't go nowhere with it anymore. So they had to put John back to where he was. I don't think that was the original plan, to be
I got
honest.
lucky. It worked so well.
Well, I mean, they found a way because then it just got weird because like the week before he goes back and he's like, yeah, we're going to have a barn burner of a match, Cody, even though, I treated you like crap at WrestleMania but no, I've changed, but we're still going to fight and we're going to have this false count at anywhere match. And it's like, it was just kind of odd, but
What if we're all still being played? Because now R-Truth's back to R-Truth, and he confronted Brock.
oh yeah,
Brock
it's Ron
ripped his
Cena.
pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There could be some more to the story. We don't know yet. If I don't know. Meh. We'll see. Raw has died off a little bit for me.
A little.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not too excited about paying, close to $300 for 4 seats for a Raw.
There's no way. I would always do a bowl anyway, so.
Yeah.
A bowl seat.
Yeah. Yeah. Real quick, how do you feel about Speed just going straight to NXT and it's no longer on X anymore?
Part of me is really happy that they chose to keep it because I was kind of nervous about that if they were going to keep it, if we were going to keep Speed. Because I personally liked it. I enjoyed Speed. I think it's another aspect of wrestling that gets to get played with is like that. There's behind the scenes things that like I understand that it makes sense for it too, but the telling the story in 5 minutes, that's crazy.
Yeah,
right.
I don't know how to like say it without like just saying it, but like the matches are pretty good, dude. I've always been a fan of cruiserweight divisions and stuff too. Like one of the big things that got me into professional wrestling is watching Eddie Guerrero, Chris Jericho, Juventud Guerreros, La Parca, Psychosis, all those guys, Dean Malenko, Perry Saturn's. Perry didn't do much of the cruiserweight division, but they were all the lightweight guys doing those crazy stuff and those radical moves and whatnot. So I enjoyed that. That's one of the reasons WCW always stood out to me. So then when TNA came around and they had the X division and it wasn't about weight class, it was about no limits and all that kind of stuff. And Samoa Joe's doing crazy stuff. Christopher Daniels down there balling out. Even AJ Styles, Chris Sabin, all those guys were killing it there and Amazing Red. So like I grabbed that. But WWE never had like that. They had a good, decent lightweight division at one time.
They were a true X division. But
it didn't get I don't think it was given the spotlight that it deserved. And then when they had the cruiserweight division back in 2005, right? All that time, great stuff.
Yeah.
Like one of the reasons I'm a Matt Hardy guy was because of him going for the cruiserweight title and that story. Like it was good stuff. Now this is a time that they actually get to implement a style different than what the WWE world was used to, and that's why I like the Speed division because it is 5 minutes, boom, round, done.
Yeah, I think it's 5 for the championship, right? And there's
5 for the championship, 3 for the regular matches. You have 3 minutes. Also, like Clint and I used to talk about this a lot. One of our favorite things was like the beat the clock challenges they would do.
Yes.
So like that, it kind of brings that element to its own standing point of a product, and it allows more people because like 3 minutes, that's not a bad time. Like throw that on card and let's go and see how these guys go and face, and then the winner. And you can tell the story that in 3 minutes. You really can. So watch it, man. I'm telling you, Speed got underlooked on X. I'm happy they kept it though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have you been able to see any type of NXT shows with Speed yet, Austin?
I just. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Austin.
Sorry, buddy.
No,
No, you're good.
Yeah, we got somebody else here, buddy. Sorry.
I like to talk.
Obviously. No, I'm just now getting caught up with NXT. Like, I just finally got to watch a whole episode this past week. But no, I've been like going back and like watching because I remember Zmiz told me to go back and watch Speed, so I've been going back and catching up on Speed probably like over the past month, just like Speed by itself, not mixed with NXT yet.
Dude, when Ricochet became champion, that championship match was actually really good. Like,
Oh yeah.
No, I don't know why people are sneezing on it, dude. Because it's a new concept or a different style. Like, I get what they were trying to do. They were trying to do something for social media and have this other thing in 3 minutes out of your day, and you could have watched it. Like, it was really cool stuff. So, and every once in a while, you need that extra shot of wrestling. So, Wednesday Speed, let's go noon.
Yeah. Now, one thing I do like about though the way they're bringing it to the NXT, like down at the at the PC, is how they do the whole the change of the light atmosphere, like within the first minute. Then like going into the second minute of the match, it like turns to like orange. And then like the last minute of the match, it goes to red.
They did that on the X too. Like you saw the light, around the boards on the wall.
Oh yeah,
they would do
it's
it on the boards.
It's more prominent in that.
Oh yeah, big time. And it brings like that cool like. I said this once about NXT, like how it reminded me of a '90s sitcom, but it almost like the way they're doing the Speed thing. It reminds you of like the '90s like. I know Austin might understand this, but Guts from Nickelodeon, like those '90s kids games. They did these game shows, but they were more athletic based stuff. Like, and so that's what it reminds me of, and I kind of dig it. So I'm with you on it. Like, it's cool. It's a cool concept. I'm very. Also, it allows me. We were such big fans of the Heritage Cup.
Yeah.
And the Heritage Cup kind of got taken away from what it was. So I'm kind of hoping this kind of can take its place, because I was really big into the Heritage Cup.
I'm really disappointed in that.
We were really hoping that was going to become a style for inside the wrestling and WWE, specifically NXT, but like it didn't. But that's fine. But if Speed can kind of take that place, I'm here for it. I truly am, because there's like that element of extra competitiveness that the Heritage Cup brought. I think the Speed's going to be able to offer too.
Yeah. It's funny you bring up those game shows. I was watching Legends of the Hidden Temple the other day.
Yes, dude. Legends of the Hidden Temple is a shit. Yes. Double Dare.
I was going to say, if you're Nickelodeon game shows, that's what I grew up on, is Double Dare. That's what I grew up on.
Yeah, Double Dare.
Summers. So
yes. What was the other one?
You're sitting there argue with the TV. No, idiot, go up.
Man, I wanted to be on Guts so bad. I'm not gonna lie, dude.
Yeah, I wanted to be on Double Dare so bad, man. I wanted to get run that obstacle course, and
I would have done it. I would have done it 100%. Double Dare was the shit.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Wild and Crazy Kids. That was the other show. Was Wild and Crazy Kids.
Damn, I miss being a child.
I'm not, because I get to watch it with my kids. So like, my kids and I watch stuff. Well, they had Floors Like Lava. Have you ever watched that?
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. So we used to watch that as a family.
I see all the kids doing it throughout elementary school. And taking my kid up to elementary school, everybody's like, Floors Lava. And I'm like, okay,
dude, sit down one night, get the wife and the kiddo, and sit down and watch Flora's Lava as a family. Just laugh at these guys. It's on Netflix, so you already have it. It's already VPN'd. You're good. Sit down and watch it, because it's fun. It's fun, dude. But yeah, Speed has that element of like game show type thing, and it reminds me. Look at how NXT started. So it in all honesty, it's kind of paying homage to how it started as like quote unquote WWE's game show. Because that's what NXT originally was. Don't try to say I'm a liar. I remember Skip Sheffield and them running around with kegs on their shoulders.
Oh God, yeah.
I was working security last night. I was listening to JBL with Heath Slater. He was talking about these like, oh damn, beer kegs or whatever. It's like it's some bullshit.
He when we met him in where was it, Arkansas, when we were,
Yeah.
he talked about that shit too. He was making fun of all that all that stuff. He's cool. He's a good guy.
Oh yeah. I think it was down to High Mania, wasn't it?
Yeah, Hyamania.
Yep. They're
Yeah,
having that this
yeah.
weekend too.
Yeah. Good
Inhumane.
luck, guys. Those guys are awesome.
Yes, sir. Let's see. Okay. So I don't know. I guess, like I said, I would kind of like to see. I know they want to be a global phenomenon, but like they're taking away from other commitments. You know, they're taking away from Indy. Like I said, they also got to make up to New Orleans too. So when is New Orleans going to get to WrestleMania? Because they had WrestleMania 42 announced for New Orleans, and they took it back like, no, we're going to do Vegas again. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, are they going to pay more? Like, that's the thing. How much Vegas pay to have them back again? Because that's what they're going to right now.
Well, I'm sure they
it's highest bidder. Yeah,
yeah.
it's highest bidder. And if people are going to be mad about that, tough titty, said the kitty, I guess. Like, there's nothing else you can really say because that's how it is. Like, I just think people are looking at it the wrong way. If people would start looking at it in the way of like, okay, now this makes AEW more valuable in the States, or TNA more valuable in the States, or NXT more valuable in the States, or anything else, or so it trickles down all the way down to local level promotions. Like, don't oversaturate the area.
That's true.
But it allows other people to take over what they once were doing maybe in that area. If people want more wrestling, there's another promotion in that area to go watch wrestling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Support local means support local all the way from top to like, yeah.
So they go back to that old way of saying you get a free hot dog at the door, more tickets will be bought.
Right. Oh well, I guess it's kind of our take right now. Like I said, it's definitely different. In almost aspect, I was kind of wondering what would it be like if Vince McMahon did buy back from TKO. Will we get the same booking with, or would it go back to basically McMahon running the entire show? And that's just kind of the pros and cons with that. So.
I mean, in all honesty, maybe having old man McMahon back for a little bit of old booking style wouldn't be bad.
Hey, Ruby,
but,
speaking of back,
I mean, I like how wrestling's going right now, even with the WWE and me being irritated with them going to ESPN.
Yeah.
Have you guys watched that Hogan thing that came out after his death?
No.
Yeah.
I have not, and I don't know
if
it's still there. I will look to see.
Is that the one the Bubba Lunch Sponge dude did, and then Nick Hogan just sued him, or took him to court for a thing that he was supposed to be doing?
Yeah, let me find out what it's called. Give me 2 seconds. So I remember. I watched it the other day at work.
Is it
Vince
decent
McMahon,
or is it negative?
No, it was good. I mean, the real Hulk Hogan is what it's called. Like, people in his life are talking about. Hell, even Linda McMahon's on there, or not Linda McMahon, Linda Hogan, or whatever her first name is.
Yeah.
We'll show up at his funeral, but then we'll talk about him. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'll say Vince is on there saying his bit. Mouth of the South, all the older cats. About an hour and a half long, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that can lay the hell down.
Okay. What the hell?
I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
You know,
Well,
Oh no, you're too fat to be in my lap. No.
yep. All right. So yeah, I'll check on here in a minute, but let's wrap up with
No.
one final thing, and we almost forgot about this. We do have WrestlePalooza coming to Indianapolis. Maybe that's their makeup for now, for taking away
it has wrestling in the name.
WrestleMania, prolonging that even longer. But
What if
5 matches
WrestlePalooza is like
on
this
here.
huge event? Like
It's 5 matches, bro. It's nothing. WrestlePalooza. It's
five
just,
matches is 5 matches. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like what if it becomes bigger because something surprise, like surprise, and we're like, what was that? Like, oh my
yeah.
god.
A surprise. We're not having it in Saudi. No, I'm just joking. You guys get WrestleMania 44. Hey, but at least you'll have enough money saved at that point. You'll have about 2 years to save up for it, right?
Right.
So, let's see. So 5 matches here. Let's kind of break out. Let's kind of put into perspective with Cody Rhodes returning to SmackDown Friday night. So he's called out Drew McIntyre. So Drew's getting a undisputed WWE Championship match. So, Cody had to spend some time with the new addition to the family, and making sure that everything's good at home. Um, Obviously, I think Cody's going to retain on here. I don't see Drew getting the strap.
No,
Yeah,
Good way to do it.
I'm wrong on that.
no, there's no way.
Yeah,
And which sucks for Drew that we're back to
Yeah.
Drew not winning again.
yeah, right. Yeah, just out of the blue. Yeah, you're putting Cody over. Okay, so, well, let's talk about. We are going to definitely have a new champion though for the vacated
Title,
women's
yeah.
world championship. Do we see Stephanie Vaquer getting her claim to that title? Somehow, do we see Io take it and then Asuka giving a run for her, or do we
No,
see
I
Asuka costing Io?
that's how it's
Asuka's-
happening. Yeah,
She's also, yeah, there you go.
yeah. Asuka's costing, and that's how Stephanie gets the title.
Yep.
I think
so
they'll probably have
interfere.
like one last or like face to face or something that happens between each other at Raw or on Raw or something, and she pisses Asuka off, and then Asuka
Well,
costs her at the pay per view.
here's a thing too. I think with those women, they're kind of planting the seeds for War Games. Just a hint.
No.
So if you know what that means,
Yeah.
Austin Cage is gonna be really happy because his favorite female wrestler is gonna be in War Games this year. I have a feeling.
Nia Jax.
No, Nikki Bella.
Oh,
100%,
It's a waste of space.
dude.
Her and her sister.
Just watch.
oh, jeez.
I truly believe that that's what they're doing with like Asuka and them. We're getting set up for potentially War Games because look how many women are circling that little storm right now. Right, so Asuka's going in for the world title, vacated world title. It's all making sense, and that allows Stephanie to go off and do whatever she needs to do with somebody else, and then we got this boom storm of these women.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Let's see. We have the Usos taking on Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. So
Yes, I'm pretty pumped for that one.
who do you got in that one, Austin?
Oh, Usos. The return of the brothers. Jay's been getting his ass kicked by those two. Usos are going over. I
Yeah.
think. But I did like Jay's let's say ticket back on LA Night on Monday.
Shoot.
He's like, now we're even.
What about GZ?
I see the Usos going back over. Yeah,
It seems-
100%.
It seems like since the Tribal Thief has lost to Shula Fala and He kind of
He's lost his steps, bro.
Yep.
God dang it, Roman Reigns ruined wrestling again. I'm just kidding.
I want that tribal thief shirt.
Dude, I want it so bad.
That is funny though. That is funny. Yeah, definitely Usos going to be. I got the Usos as well.
Now the question is, does Braun and Reed have Paul at their side? Because Paul's been absent since Roman beat him up.
I think Paul will be in the building and probably will not be at ringside initially. He might come up with a plan to try to irk the Usos.
Because you got to think of that. Like, what's him and them? What's the Vision have in store for the Usos? Dude, Jay's promo, Jay and Jimmy's promo on Raw, where he's like, the wise man, the Oracle, he's built like one.
Yeah. I think he called him an orca, though. Called him a freaking whale.
Did he say orca?
He did say orca. The orca.
Yeah, he called him a whale. He called him a whale. Surprised he didn't say because Heyman's always wearing black suits or blue suits. Call him Free Willy.
I thought Jimmy said Oracle. Maybe I'm gonna have to go watch it now because now it makes it now it's even funnier because when Jay's just like built like one.
Yeah,
and then Jimmy's like laughing, turns around,
and in the words of the tribal chief, "Dumbass,
dumbass."
Oh,
it was good. It was good to have those two doing a promo together because their promos together were the bomb.
Kodak.
That was probably like highlight of the night there.
Oh yeah, that was.
Oh yeah,
good promo.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Then of course, let's kind of pick. Let's go to Cena versus Lesnar.
Cena.
I think Brock's going to take it. To be honest.
Cena. I want to see Cena. I want to see Cena do 12 Jermies to Brock now.
Remember this 2000.
Go ahead.
All I'm going to say is I'm sure Brock's going to be happy to be working in shorts since he blew his ass out on Friday night when he gave that F5. He blew out his jeans. They were not even skinny jeans either. They like ripped. They're like an L rip. I'm like, how the hell do you do that?
Right up Main Street.
So
yeah, that was
he yelled in the camera about it too on the way home.
He's like, blue boxers.
Oh, dude, the shit with him and Truth when he was just like saying, "That's your older brother. I thought you were older."
Like,
no, we got the same daddy, just different mama.
I'm Ron Cena.
I'm Ron Cena.
Oh, she was hilarious.
Oh my god. No, I think Cena. I think Cena's gonna go down in defeat to the Brock, and Cena's supposed to be on Raw this tomorrow night. So who knows if Brock's gonna follow him?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of disappointed because they showed out like his next, like all of his visits or whatever, or appearances, and like he's gonna be there the Raw before the pay-per-view, but he's not gonna be there in Evansville. I was like, well, fuck. I was hoping to see Cena one last time.
Bro, it's Evansville. You guys get over it. You're not even paying $300 for ringside seats. He's not going to show up for
it. Well, hell,
there's more truth to that.
They did the Seth Rollins return in Evansville.
Yeah, Seth is a workhorse though. They need him right now.
Yeah, he's a baller.
Well, no, this was last.
But no, Cena's going over. You guys think Cena's going over? Ron's going to help him.
Nah,
Brothers unite.
Brock's going to avenge, and he's going to get over. If Brock jobs to Cena, but yeah, he's the guy who broke the streak. I don't know what to think.
True. And
this is a guy who took a freaking lift to a ring and jacked it up at SummerSlam. This is good old country boy Brock Lesnar. He's not putting up.
I want to see Cena's cousin Juan Cena come back again. Hey, dude, he was really good. Juan Cena was amazing. He helped the
They had
Lucha.
like a group of them, so like you had the Grande show and
Yeah, he had a Lucha. He helped the Lucha House Party.
once. Oh God.
Look him up, man. Super talented wrestler.
Oh no, I'm just happy that I'm not getting Maya Lesnar reels in my feed for whatever reason. I have no idea. So thank God for that.
Okay.
It's just for some reason it's just like
Well, it's like a toilet just flushed.
I don't know what algorithm triggered to me wanting to see anything like that. I'm like, okay, whatever, move on. I'm looking for wrestling. Looking for wrestling stuff in Instagram, bro. I didn't hear what you said, bro. So
Oh, no,
if you
because
said
the
something,
timing.
I didn't see it. I did not hear it. So
He knows what was said.
no, I don't know. I don't know what was said. Well, I'm just gonna move along. Let's wrap.
Something happened. Oh, by the way, so what's his name? That the micro in that match at
Oh,
Micro
shit.
Man?
yeah, no. Mosquito.
Yeah.
Okay, that is El Torito, by the way.
Okay. I was like, he looked kind of that kind of build. Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, he was El Torito.
And finally, the big tag match. You see Seth and Becky. You see Seth and Becky going over.
Nope. AJ's
No.
return.
Because think about it, can the Vision be 0-2 for the night? We already picked the Usos to go over Braun and over the Bronze. The Bronze.
Matter if
not
somebody
the Braun.
interferes.
I see now. I don't think the Usos are going over because we're still trying to build the Vision. So the Usos really don't need they don't really need it, even though they are coming back together.
Or if they go like if they lose, they didn't go over clean. It was cheating somehow.
Yeah, because I personally think Punk and AJ need to go over at this time.
Yeah.
For one, Punk's ate a lot of pinfalls since coming back.
Yeah. I was like, he has to go over on Seth eventually, especially since the way he lost the title.
So who's getting pinned in the match?
Becky.
AJ Lee.
AJ's pinning Becky.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
Because Becky can. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to do this. Becky could turn that into some massive heat.
True.
You know, as much as we're not the biggest fans of her all the time, that woman does have the ability to be at the right moment and take a hold of the right moment and make the best out of everything. So, with that being said, she eats the pin. That leads into AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the IC title. And that's going to help prestige that title out in a really big way. So that's how I think it goes down. Punk and AJ get the W. AJ's the one that gets the win altogether. And then Usos still win in the tag team match. Because otherwise, Usos got to eat the pin. If Punk and them are going to lose.
Yeah.
Well,
Unless you just want the faction to be super strong and then do it. Kill
I mean,
it.
do you see him going 0-2, or do you see him go 1-2?
It'll go 1-1.
Yeah, I think it'd be 1-1.
Do you think it'd be 1-1? Okay.
Yeah, if Usos lose, Punk and AJ's winning.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
What are you feeling?
I'm gonna stay. Just for because we gotta have some friction in this whole result here. We all can't agree.
Well,
we
yeah.
can agree to disagree on some things, but I would say I'm still picking the Usos going over, and I'm picking Seth the pin. I'm Seth the pin Punk.
Okay.
That's what I'm picking. In that.
Well, if that's the case, I don't want to see Punk versus Seth ever again. Like, let's stop doing this stuff then.
Yeah, let's let the women fight for a change. But I still see though AJ and Becky still having a feud after this though. I still see it though.
I just
No
muted
matter what
myself
happens after
on
this.
accident.
What
Because
is the next
AJ
pay per
does
view
have a
after
contract
this
on.
one?
So why not?
I don't know. They
What is
add
that?
them. They add them because this is.
Yeah,
I don't know what pay per views next.
I think so.
Oh,
yeah,
after
September.
this, oh boy, I don't know. Where is their calendar? Yeah, because they keep adding crap, right?
Yeah.
After WrestlePalooza, yeah. ESPN, tell us when the next one is after this. Oh shit! Yeah, they used to have like a calendar up here on WWE.com, but not really. Let's see. Yeah, they do. I don't know.
Survivor Series, No Mercy. Okay, so Survivor Series is Saturday, November 29th. No Mercy is the next one, September. That's NXT.
So there's no like Hell in a Cell pay per view or anything like that.
Hold on.
Man, that's
Pretty
crazy.
sure that's
Actually find
October. I'd say look up October's pay per view.
I'm ready to look, see if I can find a calendar. Hold on. Let's see. Here's the. Let's see that. Okay. We are going to get No Mercy on, but that's NXT. Crown Jewel is in
There you go.
Australia, October 11th.
There you go.
So that's the next big major brand one is Crown Jewel going into Australia. And that's going to be Perth. Where they had,
They got that special title in the ring.
Oh yeah, the Crown Jewel, the big Crown Jewel title, yeah. So
No Mercy, Crown Jewel, Halloween Havoc, Saturday night main event is November 1st. Survivor. See, I told you, Survivor Series is their next. Like it's Crown Jewel, Saturday night main event, and then Survivor Series. So they're gearing up for Survivor Series.
yeah, so Crown Jewel is the next major PLE for the major brands. No Mercy and Halloween Havoc is going to be on NXT. That's going to be before and after that. Saturday night's main event on November 1st, and then Survivor Series on November 29th. And then December 13th is Saturday night's main event, which is going to be John Cena's final match.
Pay-per-view.
And hopefully we get to hear all of John Cena's farewell speech instead of having Bill Goldberg cut off and then being a bitch about it the day after.
Whoa.
That's what he
lying.
did. He was like ungrateful. I'm sorry, but Bill, I'm sorry, man. You like, it's not like they didn't put it on their social platforms anyway. To
True.
air it out the whole speech. It's just not when you. I'm sorry, when things get cut for time and everything else, and things don't go according to plan, you got to go with it. You got to go with the network broadcasting time, not what you air, bro. So.
No, you're right.
Oh, be lucky you got your last match, you greedy son of a
Shut
bitch.
up and eat corn the long way. Shut up.
Brad will hold it for you.
Go give Crow his corn.
I don't care, man. I mean, come on. It's people need to appreciate. I mean, he should at least be. I mean, I don't know who was more. I mean, I still say Brett's a little bit more bitter than Goldberg, but they're both
A
kind of
little.
I mean, he is. Brett is a little bit bitter.
A little my ass. That dude goes to sleep bitter. Probably dreams about it. You want to talk about the most? I think Bret Hart's probably the biggest prick of them all.
Even if you don't even like him.
Exactly, because he's a prick. That dude cannot go through a whole sentence talking about wrestling without trying to put himself over. Somehow. If given the opportunity to meet Bret Hart, I'd say I'd rather go take a shit.
Damn. Wow. That's pretty strong, man. Always that's not the mics talking. So
I hope we got some Bret Hart fans on here.
Yeah, and you know what? I realized I missed the Canelo fight that's on Netflix too. I have to go back and watch that just to kind of see. I don't even know who won. Don't even tell me who won. But I
It was,
hadn't read any headlines today, so
I didn't
I'll
watch
probably
the fight. I saw some of the headlights or highlights. Yeah.
yeah. I just want to see how it was because I don't know. I was afraid of getting Netflix seems to be a lot better too after the airing's been done, and watching the replay is actually got higher quality video.
Yeah, because
The
everybody's not linked
stream,
in at the same time.
it's kind of ridiculous, but it is what it is. Oh man, so um, I know it's so yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up things for this week.
Oh, we
As
don't
far
get to
as
do our favorite segment.
oh man, bro, it's too late for me, and I got behind again. I
Okay, fair enough.
had to take care of some kid things here today, and you know, just after
Next week,
last
damn it.
night. But no, I mean we're gonna try to get back some fun segments here. We're probably gonna do them hopefully with a guest, and we're gonna target a guest for next week. But you've got, and we'll definitely try to because next week's probably going to be your next one, your last one for at least a couple weeks, right? Because you're going to be married on the 27th, right?
Yep, yep.
So you're going
So
to be
yeah,
taking out spending time with the wife,
yep.
uh, and I guess we won't get you back for about I guess a couple weeks after that. I don't know. So
I probably won't. I mean, I won't be here on that weekend, but I'll probably be back the following weekend.
yeah, spend some good quality time with the wife, and kind of give us an update on how the first week of married life was, and how wonderful it is, and then
It doesn't
then
change.
we'll revisit that a year later to see how much it is. It's
Hey,
just to see how bad it is.
I mean, I can't say anything. Amy and I got married pretty young, I guess, so we've kind of had to grow together. Pretty like we weren't already established, healthy, minded people, so we.
Yeah, you're not even 40 yet. You got 4 kids, man. You got
Dude, it's beautiful, isn't
yeah,
it?
very abundant. Shoot. So, yeah, but definitely congratulations to you and the Mrs. Austin Cage to be for you here in a couple weeks. Um, yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna be twiddling thumbs until October 18th to my next wrestling show, but I've always got something going on. So, um, any big any big plans for you with the upcoming week for you, Austin? Any Well, you already had your bachelor party. Has your wife had the bridal shower yet?
Yeah, they went to Chicago last. Yeah, last weekend. No, last weekend of September. So yeah, no, August. Sorry, last week in August.
All right.
They went to
So this
Chicago.
tells me that to have a bridal shower or a bachelor party, Evansville is not the place to be. But yeah, you'll
Well,
live there,
like I said, I went to Dallas for my bachelor party.
right?
So
Z,
I went to
what
yeah,
you coming this weekend, bro?
Huh?
Anything?
My plans, nothing really I can think of.
Oh,
I don't have much going on. I don't think.
mm-mm.
Depending on if IEW management makes me do any announcements or anything like that, we'll see what happens. So stay tuned to the IEW Facebook page. Make sure you guys. I was watching SICW before I came on. SICW All Stars. There was a great Bruiser, Dick the Bruiser versus. God dang it! I forgot his name again.
Pat O'Connor.
Pat O'Connor match from the Vault, and then
Yeah.
old what? Who else was on there? Sean Vincent and Jason Breed were in a
Yeah.
tag team match, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So all good stuff there. Now, man, of course, when I go to talk about something, my brain goes jumbo and I forget what was on there.
Oh yeah, it's all right. Just go back and watch it. That's all you just need to do. Everybody, just go back and watch SICW All Star Wrestling. And I'll tell you that there's a poster that's already out for the ACW Super Show 3. There is talks in the works that Dan the Beast Severn will show up also at Super Show 3 on October 18th in St. Clair, Missouri. Yay. So get to see Dan Severn again. And it's going to be a normal work week for me. I'll just be entertaining watching WrestlePalooza through my VPN on set without giving the ESPN a dime. So
Yeah, put that in there. I won't give it a dime either. I'm going to watch it the next day.
I mean, I'll give them
It's
the
on
finger.
It's on Saturday, right?
Saturday.
Yeah, I'll have time.
7 Eastern, 6 Central, I believe, is that.
I mean, I should have time.
Is that? Yep, 7 Eastern, 6 Central on ESPN. Gotcha, buddy. That's fine. Oh, that's right. I'm on a US server on the VPN, so I'm not on anything for it. Okay. Yep. Gotcha. Okay. So I think we're going to dip out of here. We're going to try to have some gold memes here for a good send off for our good buddy Austin Cage, because we've been missing that. I've been slacking, and of course, this past few weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, it's been an uphill battle for me. But we're getting there. We're pushing through, and tonight was definitely a good step in that direction. So, but I always love doing this. Looking forward to it, and also we're going to try to see about getting maybe a good special guest, maybe a return guest for next week. That's my plan. So,
Glenn Williams.
yeah, shoot. So, man, I'll tell you what. I think. Oh, you hear that?
Hopefully. That's
Hopefully,
nice. We're out.
Yeah, you hear that though, right?
Yeah, we hear it. We hear it
Yeah,
all the
buddy. So that means we're going to be heading on out of here. We thank you for tuning in to episode number 206 of the False Count Everywhere podcast. I am Rough Cut Rick Ruby. That's been the Dirty Heel Austin Cage, the Gem City Mouse Zmiz, and we will see you definitely next Sunday, 9 p.m. Central. Tell your friends, spread the word, because bird is not the word. It's False Count Everywhere. Actually, those are 3 words.
What? Oh my god, I'm gonna put you in a wall so bad on Zmiz's Cancel Gaming.
Yes, baby.
You are going into hey dude, yeah, new video tomorrow for Zmiz's Cancel Gaming. Be ready. But no, you're going into a wall, Ruby. Like Friday you were getting slammed right
Unless
over
if I
it.
go off a ramp and go into the water.
I'm gonna make you quit like Alan quit this week from him wrecking me. That's how good I'm at. That's how good I am. People try to wreck me, and then they get mad at me for me being better. Just saying.
All right.
Jim City Movie
All right.
out.
Good night, world.